Hello, 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 good people. Hello, good people. I am Dr. Hollie Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's perspective for Saturday, September 8th, and Ira has joined me again. You want to be here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, act like you want to be here.
Oh, man.
Act happy. You on here. Okay, so I did not neglect to put out an advance on when we're here, so jump in when you jump in. But today is our 30-day wrap-up eval, and Ira's going to give his perspective on how we did. Now, there were three of us.
Six.
There were three of us. Well, I'm putting myself in there too. Right, there's four of us because I'm including myself that he chose to work with for the last. That's our dog over there before Adonis gets in trouble. Hey, Donnie and Avery. Okay, so here's the deal. What I'm going to do is tell you what the people in their own words said, and then okay, Adonis is talking back since he can't be in the he's talking back. Okay, quiet. So I'm going to give you a couple of lines that the participants said, and then Ira can give his critique. How's that?
That's fine.
Okay, so one of the ladies, and they were all of us were women who took him up on it, said, okay, first of all, her biggest challenge was dealing with a serious medical condition that she has, and trying to make this new lifestyle, this new way of eating, this new need for movement, make it work with what can be a debilitating medical condition. And so that was a big struggle for her for the 30 days. However, even with the struggle, she lost 11 pounds. And so, well done. Okay, well, I guess I can't say well done. Okay, go on and give you a critique.
It's okay. 11 pounds. I mean, there's nothing wrong with 11 pounds, and I'm proud of her for losing 11 pounds. But the big picture is this: where you thought it was okay that she said that her medical condition was the problem, but it's not, because a medical condition will go on regardless of what.
Hey, Crowder.
Nutritional habits. If you have poor nutritional habits, you're gonna have poor health. And I'm not saying that contributed to anything. I'm saying that it's a lifestyle of consumption to make that condition even better. It's not something temporary for 30 days that person needs. It's a total lifestyle, because the lifestyle that you had prior to that was a negative lifestyle. That's why you have certain things happening to your body. One is your body gain weight. You get high blood pressure, you get low blood pressure, you become diabetic. All these things happen because of wrongly consumption and timely consumption. And I totally respect people with different medical conditions, but I don't sit back and think about that unless the things that I do affect that. When nutrition does not affect your let's say a condition that you already have, you want to learn to eat on a schedule regardless of what schedule you have, because this person told this story about her medical condition, but she didn't tell the story that she's in a program, an advanced program that requires a lot of her attention, and then plus she's still working too. But she pointed out the fact that the nutrition, I would rather fall short on my job than fall short on nutrition, because as we get older, believe me, you're gonna wish you did and do better with nutrition. Nutrition, it's your life. It's the fuel of your body. We can't play with it. We can't say I don't have enough time to prepare because I have to work. No, work is secondary to quality consumption. That's why we have to take the time to prepare. Too many people wing it. I can't find something, so they want to blame.
They can't see you.
So they want to blame the process of making them better. Wrong answer. I'm not a massage therapist. I'm not a physical therapist. So I'm not going to sit here and do Dr. Feelgood. If you're having issues, you have to focus on the problem. The problem with these people that I worked with, I saw the habits that they had, and they were bad habits, and they had to be fixed. And I can't say, well, I know you're busy with your schedule. No, wrong answer. You find time to do anything you want to do.
Carlotta said, I so agree. Okay, well then that's just, you get what you get.
I'm not angry. I don't sugarcoat. I'm not Dr. Feelgood. That's not what I do. I do, it's called effective nutrition. I tell you exactly what you need to hear. And I tell you in a way that this is more emotion than anger. Because one of the ladies said to me, I sound hostile. Well, I could say the same. I could say you sound like an excuse maker. So name calling and pointing, that's not going to get us anywhere. Take the information that I give you, use it to the best of your ability. If it doesn't work for you, then continue with the same old habits. Look at the hospitals. They're full of people with poor habits and lots of excuses.
Well, okay, so Carlotta agrees. Carlotta says, we have one body and we must take care of it. Nope, not hostile, just passionate. He is passionate. But okay, so let me go on that line, because one of the other ladies said, look, if you want results, just listen to Mr. Ira. That's what she calls him. She says, deal with his bossiness.
True.
Deal with his bossiness, but stick to the plan and work hard. So she's all happy with her biceps and triceps, and she says she's just working on her 8-pack for her stomach. And this is something that she says often. I told her I have to tell myself the same thing. She says to herself physically, she says it out loud to herself. She says, I am the boss of you, stomach. And she says that to herself because she, out of habit, we reach for stuff and we try to eat stuff and we want stuff. And she had to stay in line with the program, which she spoke about. But she said she would tell herself this. Hello for all who are joining us. But she says, look, I'm the boss of you, stomach. And she said, just deal with his bossiness because stick to the plan. If you want the results, listen to him. Okay,
that's why I like the structure of the Marine Corps, and only Marines, and probably Army, Navy, other armed forces people can understand this about fraternization. When we talk about I am the boss, and it's really hard to lead when people are your friends. And why you pick me, or why are you talking to me like that? Because I thought we were friends. We went out last night. See, I separate friendship from business. This is business. This is my life, and I've got to make sure you get this information and you receive it, because the way I speak, you receive it. You may hate me in the process, but you're going to receive the information. I don't want to be Mr. Feelgood. I would rather have you hating me and proving a point to me than liking me and not making any progress. It just won't happen.
Because you said that it'll render you ineffective.
It does. It really would. So, I'm sitting back here and say, well, you know what? This person's got this condition here, but yet and still, you go out, you make time to go out on date nights, and you have a little good fun. Then you sleep in to 9 or 10 o'clock, and then you get up and have your first meal at 11 o'clock. That's not the way the body works. The body doesn't work like that. Your body goes in what's called a starvation mode. It said the body thinks, well, you're not giving me anything. I'm starving.
Shirley Woods.
I'm starving, so I'm gonna burn your muscle and store your fat. That's why I'm trying to teach you. You have to get up in the morning and feed that machine. Feed that machine. Feed it in the morning. Feed it in the afternoon. Feed it in the evening. That's called effective nutrition. Not a meal at 11 o'clock and not a meal at 7 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, not, because the later you eat in the morning, the later you eat at night, and it's not how I deliver it that you should receive it. You should just receive it. There's a saying that people listen to other people to respond instead of to absorb the quality of the information that's being put out, and that's what we do. So I don't have time for people that say, well, you could probably do it this way. You do it that way. I've been doing it this way for 40 years, very successful.
Hello, Deb. And
it's not angry.
Carlotta is just agreeing with you. She said, yep, she didn't this morning. So the one other person, another person that you were working with on the 30-day, intro to this new lifestyle, said, okay, her biggest challenge was meal prepping. Thank you, Carlotta. She said, we looking good. So meal prep for her, she teaches, she does a lot of teaching and training. And when she has an 8-hour training day, it was just difficult for her to transition and eat her meals like she should. So that was a big, even though she too lost 8 pounds, but you know, that was her biggest challenge.
Well, that's called poor planning too. When you say you have an 8-hour training, someone's messing up, because in the workforce, there's supposed to be a 15-minute break every 4 hours.
She let them get their breaks.
Then she needs to take her break and drink her protein or something like that. You can't. These are excuses. When you land up in the hospital, or you're sick because one, if you say you haven't eaten since 7 this morning, and you're borderline hypoglycemia, you pass out and you crack your head open, it's not going to make any difference. She's in charge of the class. She's got to take the time to split that class up. When they take a 15-minute break, she take a 15-minute break and get some nutrients in her body too. You don't have to work 8 hours. Apparently, she's in charge.
Okay, so this is what I'm getting. Okay, so I'm the 4th client. Let me just tell you this very seriously. Maureen in the house. You got 2 of them in the house, but okay, this one obviously outranks me. Okay, but listen to here's the thing. I do not like working out there in the gym with him. I do not. I absolutely do not. But I like the results. I like the results that I'm getting.
You lost probably almost 7 inches off your hips. That's a very hard area to lose weight in, and her stomach. She's lost probably about 9 pounds, and she lost probably at least 12 to 13 inches. I'm not asking. I know. Yeah.
I didn't.
Just roll with it, Holly. I'm basing it on what I see.
Okay.
I see a big difference.
Me too. Me too. I really do see a big difference. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're talking about he's not mean. He's not bossy. He's just passionate. Let me tell you how passionate he is about. Let me tell you how passionate he is. So I'm just so grateful and so thankful every time he says, "Okay, you've done. Good job." And he don't tell me good job if I didn't earn it. So I'm just so thankful that he says, "Okay, you done." First thing out of my mouth is, "Thank you, Jesus." But then, I tried to kiss that brother and he was like, "Whoa, back up. What are you doing? What are you doing?"
No, you caught me off guard. That's all.
And he was like, I'm in the coaching mode right now. Clients don't kiss me. You don't need to be trying to kiss me. I'm like, good night, brother.
All that greeting, all that thankfulness is afterwards.
So he is honed in on what he's doing when he's working with clients. And yeah, Shirley laughing at you.
Well, Shirley's one of my clients. You sound like you're defending me, and this is people can misinterpret tone. I'm very.
Are y'all misinterpreting his tone?
I'm very emotional about what I do. I love fitness, and I believe that we're dying every day. And we're dying because we're sitting back making all these freaking excuses. And a lot of us that are listening are of age that we're in supervisory positions where we make the decisions. So I'm saying that, one of these days, you're going to make a decision to take better care of yourself. Now, we're not talking about being skinny. We're talking about taking, I don't need to look at that.
Okay, he in teaching mode. Let me be quiet. Go teacher, go coach.
I was just at the VA hospital, and my heart was heavy because people weren't there. They were just not overweight. They were overweight, and they weren't taking care of themselves. And it bothers me that we make excuses about that. And again, I apologize if my tone is offensive to you, but I will not be a part of anyone's excuses because it makes no sense. I was sitting next to this lady, and she said, "You know what? I just don't have time to eat breakfast." And I said, "You're a lie. You do have time to eat. You didn't make time to eat breakfast. I got so busy with the kids. Sit them down. You have to be in charge of you." Here's a better example. I had a client about 20 years ago. 20 years ago, she had cancer. And she went to cancer, did all of her therapies, and they told her she had to go to chemo. And she said she didn't have time to go to chemo because she had 5 kids and someone had to get those kids to these practices. Well, someone else is taking them now because she died. She died. Point is, take care of yourself now. Stop making excuses. Find reasons to be fit.
Okay.
Not excuses to stay away. That's all. So don't judge the emotion. Listen to my heart.
Now, typically, I would take
Stop, Hollie.
I said typically, I would take my hand and rub my man's bald head, which I like doing, but I know he is in that mode, and he's just like, okay, so you got to know your trainer. You got to know your coach, rather. How did I do? I did.
So.
Okay, wait, this is going already.
No, honestly, I'm here all day with you. With snacking, because normally you're grazing. Normally you have something in your hand all the time. Yeah. But you've done so well with that, and I just want to see. I want to see you keep it up. That's all.
I am not. I know we were talking about it's a 30-day deal. For me, I'm not going. I like the way it look. I'm mostly, for me, sooner or later there is a cost for not taking care of yourself. Absolutely. Yeah.
So true. Hello. That's my sister.
So here's the deal. I just am mostly proud of the fact that I am not allowing food to rule over me. I'm just not doing it, and that is huge.
30 years later.
It's okay. Better late than never.
That's true. That's very true.
Better late than never.
Very true.
So thank you very much for joining us. You'll see that Monday through Fridays at 7 a.m. Eastern, I'm coming on with perspectives that will impact and challenge you to become the best version of who you are, the best version of who you can be in 5 areas of your life: spiritual health, financial health, physical health, your relationships, and your finances. And Saturdays are reserved for
loudmouth.
For fitness, for health, for becoming the best version that you can be, so that all other stuff can be a reality.
Once you start, believe me, it's fun.
Just don't stop. I'm just saying, it's not easy, but it becomes a lifestyle, and it's nothing that I'm never hungry. I am not hungry at all.
You don't have to be hungry.
He gave me something that I can use to quench my always snacking. I got that covered. It was nice to catch you both live. Bless you. Love the way you all are together. I'm gonna keep this brother. I'm gonna keep him. You gonna keep me?
People probably think I'm mean.
I don't know if they think you mean. They just know that when it's in this mode, Shirley said, enjoy this episode. No excuses. Ira won't hear for sure. And Shirley is a client.
Oh, I love my Shirley.
Client. Okay.
Oh, 15+ year client. Yeah.
So thank you for joining us. We'll see you next Saturday together. Catch me throughout the week. If you want to be held accountable, hey, look him up. Look him up. He's the man. He gets his results. You just can't come in there.
If you're looking for a friend, don't call me.
Okay, that's okay. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. Okay.